Hey guys, what's up? It's a Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite movies. And today I am back with another movie review where I review something from Cannes Film Festival earlier this year. Uh, here's the thing, like every time I review a film really early, I get a lot of views. And if I review a film like 2 months or 3 months after it's released, I don't get as many views. But in this case, or in these cases, I review films so freaking early. Like, there are probably only about two or three other reviews on YouTube of this film right now, or maybe I'm underestimating it. I don't know. I'm just too early that no one's gonna like click on this video because not a lot of people know about this film yet. But anyways, today I'm going to be talking about the new Julia Ducournau film Alpha. So, hold on, let me check. Um, let me check. Which distribution company has acquired Alpha? Let me check. Let me check. Oh my god. It doesn't have a distributor yet. Holy shit. No way. No one liked this film? Oh, Neon has it, right? Okay, I guess yeah, that makes sense. Neon Neon has it. Okay. So anyways, Alpha is the new film from French filmmaker Julia Ducournau. In the last few years, she has come out with some of the most extreme, challenging, most eye-gouging body horror films. Of course, we have Raw, or in French Grave, which I watched in preparation before Cannes, which I thought is a really well-made, intense, gross film that has a lot to say about human instincts. But the film that really made Ducournau break out of the mold is the film Titan, which won Best Film, the Palme d'Or, at the Cannes Film Festival in the year 2021 after Parasite. So that was a pretty huge deal. So a lot of people were really hyped for Alpha. Now, the interesting thing is, originally Cannes Film Festival suggested Ducournau to premiere Alpha as the opening film, which means if it's the opening film, it would not be in competition, which implies that the film isn't actually that good. But Ducournau really wanted to compete, so Thierry Frémaux, the artistic director of Cannes, was like, you know what, fine, I'm gonna give you a spot in the main competition. Now, another news I heard before I watched the film is that I had a friend at USC, and apparently he already read the script to Alpha before it even got freaking premiered, and he said he hated it. And after we watch Alpha together, he said it's even worse than he had expected. So obviously, Alpha is extremely polarizing and dividing. Way more polarizing than Titan. At least Titan was beloved by the art house cinephile crowd. But Alpha is a whole different story because this time Julia Ducournau isn't doing body horror. This time she's doing a medical family drama. This is set in, I guess, the near future, where France is pretty much wiped out by this mysterious disease that turns people into stone. And automatically, this is an allegory for AIDS. This is an AIDS drama. Now, a lot of people have pretty similar quips. A lot of haters of Alpha have pretty similar complaints, and that is, this film is pretty unspecific about AIDS. It doesn't actually have a lot of insightful things to say about AIDS and what this disease means, what people are doing about it, and the politics behind it. Instead, I think the main focus of this film is really the family drama, the very complicated relationship between the mother, the uncle, and the daughter, which are the three principal characters of the film, and how their relationship breaks down but rekindle, and breaks down again and then rekindle again through the course of family members dealing with AIDS, whether it is the uncle having the disease or the mother character being a nurse at a hospital, or our main character, the girl in the movie poster, and how she, for some reason, decided to get a tattoo or got tattooed by a bully, and then she's really worried that she also has the disease. Another complaint I have is actually the needle drops. The song choices are really weird. There's Tame Impala's Let It Happen, which I admire the choice, but it also felt really out of place. I don't really know why. There's Beethoven, which, sure, I mean, it's a very dramatic, emotional thing, so I guess a little bit of Beethoven would work, I guess. And then we also have Portishead at the very beginning. Very, very French use of music. Very French use of music. I can't really explain why. Maybe it's just Ducournau's sensibility and using very popular songs to evoke very melodramatic emotions, I guess. I think my biggest qualm with the film is actually just the structure of the script. It's really messy, it's really here and there. At times it's almost slice of life, at times it's one flashback after another, and then at times it's genuinely scary and gross. But there are also good things. The performances, for instance, the three main characters here. Melissa Boros, who plays the little girl Alpha, her mother, played by Golshifteh Farahani, and then the uncle, played by Tahar Rahim. They are all freaking amazing, especially Tahar Rahim. He was truly painful, agonizing. There's also a lot of really haunting imagery. Again, it doesn't really specify the origins of this mysterious stone disease that turns people into stone, but there are a lot of imagery of patients of this disease. Half of their face is turned into white chalk, and then people's arms and legs falling off, and their backs falling off. They're all really gross in a way that really sticks to your mind. Directing wise, I think formally it is a bit amateurish, which is weird considering how formally confident Titan was, but I think there are also a lot of artistic merits in the film as well. I'm not going to talk too much, honestly, because I feel like when I watched this film, I was completely wide awake during the film, by the way. But when I watched the film, I was just really stressed out, really tired. My brain was mush. And also, I was sitting on the staircase when I watched the film. Throughout the entire 2 hours and something minutes of it, I was literally sitting on the stairs at the very tip-top balcony of the Grand Lumiere Theater because I was late, but somehow I also got in. But then all the people were sitting down already. And if I don't sit down fast enough, and if I'm still standing up, the staff there could just drag me out. It's really crazy. But yeah, Julia Ducournau, Alpha. I guess for now I'm giving this one a decent 6 out of 10. So are you excited about Alpha? Comments below, let me know. Subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching.